For the second part of save output, we will create a filter to add headers on all response. Please note that this is just basic filter, which you need to fine-tune on production. Create file XSS response filter.java on package api.filter. Annotate as component and extend Spring filter. Create skeleton for unimplemented methods. Add several global response headers. First, the XSS protection set to 0. Then, set content type options to no sniff. Combined with response content type header on previous lecture, this will enforce browser to always follow content type that we set on response. Last is the content security policy. Please note that this example is very simple content security policy. Always fine-tune your content security policy, and at some point you might not want content security policy to be a global header. This sample allows script only from same source, which is localhost port 8080. Execute the filter chain. Now, let's open the greetingsave.html in browser. Put some valid name in it, hit the button. This is a little bug, you need to submit it twice. And we will get nothing. Weird. We define the content security policy header to transcript from itself, and this is certainly from itself. After all, the script is written in greetingsave.html itself. Actually, that is the problem here. Open Chrome Developer Console, and we will see some message regarding content security policy. Since we write script in the HTML, this is what called as inline script. We define content security policy to transcript from same protocol, host, and port, which is HTTP, localhost port 8080. But inline script needs different treatment. If you see the Chrome console log, you will see a guidance to put SHA or nonce value. Nonce is a random unique string that can be used for identifier and should be only used once. We will modify the content security policy to recognize this inline script. First, head back to greetingsave.html and add a random nonce value. Remember, nonce should be used only once and never used again, although there is nothing that can enforce you to follow this guide. Copy the nonce value and go to XSS response filter. In the content security policy, add this nonce value in trusted script. Don't forget to put single quote. Now, reload the greetingsafe.html. Since we already defined that this inline script is trusted, now we will get the functionality back. Wait, what about the content security policy for self? So it does not mean anything? Well, in real life, we will likely use JavaScript as different resource, not embedded on the front-end layer itself, whether it is vanilla HTML, React, Angular, or anything. Something like this. Copy greetingsafe.html into greetingsafe2.html. We need to extract the inline JavaScript into its own file. So create a file greeting.js and cut paste the JavaScript from HTML to this file. On the greetingsafe2.html, refer to greeting.js. Now, this is what we call as self script, which will take the greeting.js from same protocol, host, and port of the front end. Since we allow the content security policy for self script, we will still get the functionality. Try it. Open greetingsafe2.html in browser and put some name. Hit the button and we will get the greeting. How to prove that the content security policy works? Well, the self must be in exact protocol, which is HTTP, host, which is localhost, and port, which is 8080. Simply said, if we change the script source to this, it is still the same exact JavaScript file, but instead of localhost, we use IP for host. This will be rejected by content security policy. Try it. Reload the greetingsafe2.html, put some name, hit the button, and we will get nothing. Check out the Chrome Developer Console. And we will see that content security policy reject it. We are done here. So to avoid confusion, I will disable the XSS response filter for now.